Hello, welcome back to my channel, Mel Stampin' Gallery. I'm Melanie, and today, if you're watching this as it goes live, it is the third Friday of the month. And if you have been following along with me for the last year, you know that the third Friday of the month is the day that Erin and I go live with our scrapbook sketch challenge. And she and I have been working our way through, along with some of the other friends from our Crafty Bunch team. We have been working our way through the Close to My Heart, Make It From Your Heart, Volume 6 sketchbook. And today, this month, we are on pattern number 12. I can't believe we've done a year of this sketchbook already. But pattern number 12 brings us to this double page layout. That's probably a favorite out there in the Close to My Heart sketchbook world. I have not done this one. I know several people have done this one, but I have been looking forward to using this sketch. And as you can see, it calls for a 5x7 photo again. And if you recall, last week the video also had a 5x7 photo, and I haven't done too many 5x7 photos in a scrapbook, so I am looking forward to doing that again. And I love the little banner piece here and the large title. So what I had on my desk or in my stash was this pack of papers from the Deck the Palms kit, and I actually got this as a free gift when I signed up with Close to My Heart a couple of years ago, and it had all this beautiful paper, and I just haven't really had a chance to use it until now. My family and I took a trip to Hilton Head together, and we have these photos of our family all together, and I thought, look at the colors. Don't they bring all the pinks and greens and the blues all together? I just love it. So I'm going to use this kit and these pages to create, or these pictures, to create a double page scrapbook. All right, so I'm going to clear this out of the way and bring in my base pages and we'll get started. Now I've gone ahead and prepared both of my base pieces, and I've done that by taking a piece of the 12x12 cardstock in this color, and it's got a UV coating on it, and I've gutted out the center so that I can use this for something else. And then I've taken the white cardstock and trimmed a 1/2 inch off of each of the two sides, and that gave me a piece that measured 11.5 by 11.5. All right, so then now the next thing I need to do is, according to my diagram, the 5x7 is matted, and I do have it printed with a little bit of a white border, but you do want to put a mat around it to make it kind of stand out. Now this paper pack had tons of choices. So first I tried the pink, which I like that, and it brings out the pink in the dresses, but it was okay. I could use that. But then I thought, how about this yellow? It's got a little print on it, and it brings out some of the yellow in her shirt. But it's just kind of a busy pattern, and it works with the yellow, but you can't really see the print too good. So let's set that aside. And I thought, well, this is cute with the little polka dots, the pink polka dots with all the pink in their dresses. It's just not quite right. It's almost too much pink. All right, well, let's try another one. How about, well, this is the back side of that yellow one. Too busy. The greens work, but it's just too busy. And then I had this piece, kind of looks like the ocean waves. It kind of has all the colors that I want. And I thought, what if I put this up here and your eye's kind of drawn across the picture, and it's got all the colors of the picture. And I think that one's going to work very nicely because it complements it without drawing too much attention to a specific color in the pictures. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that down and then I'll be right back. As you can see, I've got the pattern papers laid out according to the sketch diagram. I do not have anything adhered down yet. There were so many beautiful papers to choose from. It was really hard to make a choice, but these are the ones that I finally decided on. Now, before I go ahead and lay those down, you know me, I need to add a little bit of extra bling. So I have this stencil from Close to My Heart, but you could use any stencil that you have, probably in your stash. I like this like palm leaf one. I'm thinking about putting a little bit down here in the corner, and I'm not sure. I think I might bring it up here in this corner then as well. As you can see, I've brought the stencil in, I've taped the paper down and masked off the edges. Theoretically, I should have done this before I put the white daisy on the frame piece, but I didn't. I thought about this afterwards. Anyway, I've got the stencil placed kind of where I want it, so I'm going to gently move this out of the way, and let's see, let's tack down the stencil as well. And that's all tacked down with this mint low tack tape. And I'm going to bring in the Glacier from Close to My Heart. And I think the Stampin' Up! Color might be Lagoon. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up for you. So anyway, I'm using these mini domed blending foams that I get on scrapbook.com. From Ranger, and I try to keep them one per color so that I don't get the reds and the oranges and all that mixed up together. And I'm just in a swirling motion, very lightly going around, because you can always add more, but you can't take it away. And I do want it to be softer out toward the edges. So up here where it'll be covered by the photos, that's where I'm starting to put the pressure, and then bringing it out toward the bottom. Now let's lift that up and see if that's enough. Oh yeah, that'll be good. Just to be sure, let's bring in our pattern pieces. And yeah, that'll look just about right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other corner on the other side, and I'll be back. All right, let me show you what I got going on here. I got a lot going on here. Up here in the corner, I decided there was a sunshine and some birds, so I decided to do that because it fit up in the corner perfectly. Now for the sun, I didn't want it to be the bright yellow like this paper, so I'm going with the shortbread, just so hopefully it's kind of subtle. And again, I've got my foam, mini domed ink blending foam, and I'm going to put it on the paper first so it's not quite so dark, and very, very, very gently, being careful to avoid those birds, I'm going around in a circular motion to get the sun there. All right, now for the birds, again, I didn't want them to be in the, what you would typically maybe see them in black or darker color. So I'm going for crumb cake here. And hopefully when I reveal all this, it will look fantastic. So I'm using one of the mini ink blending brushes to get the birds. I'm just testing it on my paper over here. Okay. And let's bring it in on the birds. Now, I've got this tape here so I didn't get any yellow down there in the water. So I'm just going to move that down. And instead of the typical blue for the water, I thought I'd bring that Glacier back in from down here in this corner. So let's get our blending foam changed out here. And let's get some more of this Glacier. All right. Let's pull that off and see how that looks. Cross your fingers for me, everybody. Hold your breath. Of course, if it doesn't look good, I can just get another piece of paper. All right, let's move all this away. You ready for the big reveal? Ooh, that looks very pretty. All right, I'm going to clean all this up, put the papers back in order, and then I will be right back, so don't go away. So I like the way that this is coming along. You may have noticed I put this banner piece here, and that was according to the sketch. And I think that's probably my favorite part about this sketch is that little banner there. And what I did was I took some old baker's twine that I have in my stash. Let's see. Stampin' Up! Used to sell this baker's twine in the different colors, and this was Pool Party. So Pool Party is what goes with this collection very nicely. And I strung that behind there and tied the little bows. And then right here, can you see those little embellishments there between each little flag? Those are the 2024-26 in color shimmer gems. So that's what I put there. And let's see, you may have noticed I took a little bit of my shimmer brush and splattered some ballerina along here as well. But now it was time to do the embellishments. So the sticker sheet had this flamingo. I have been dying to use this flamingo, and I think I finally found the perfect pictures for that. And I like, so I'm going to put that there. And then it had a palm tree. I like how this is going out here. And then I had these acrylic shapes left over from my Close to My Heart days. And these spelled out different words. They're different fonts, but I like that. A couple of them had where you poke out the center. You could use just the outline or the centerpiece. So that kind of reminded me of that outline alphabet that everybody was clamoring for a few months ago. So if you have that, that would be perfect. But I like the way this acrylic looked. Let's see, Fam. I have to spell it right. Fam Lee, and I kind of want that to go right there by that pelican flamingo. So that's going to go like that. And so we have this little space here, and I also had this little acrylic shape of the camera, and I like how that fits there. And we'll bring it over here. And I put this picture of the three girls on the oversized Adirondack chair, and you see it says it's got the year and the place we were, Skull Creek Boathouse. So how many of you have ever been to Hilton Head? That's one of our favorite places to go eat is the Boathouse because it has, it's right on the water. It's just a beautiful location. And if you're lucky enough to get there on a day when it's not raining, you can sit outside and enjoy a beautiful, beautiful sunset. Unfortunately, both the times that we've been there, beautiful day before we got there. Sunshine was beautiful, nice warm weather, good day for the beach. We get there, guess what happens? It gets all black and cloudy, and the skies open up, and it just downpours. So we had to eat inside, but that's okay. And I actually have some pictures from all that too that I will put in a separate pocket page to add to this. But I'm thinking that's the way these are going to go. So if you like this video, please don't forget to give that a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because that really does help me here on YouTube. And it also lets YouTube know what kind of videos you like, and it will continue to show them in your feed for you if that's what you like. So I'm just finishing up these embellishments here, and I've got these, this was a sticker, and I used my anti-static pouch and took the sticky off the back, and I'm putting that up with some pop dots. Let's see, dimensionals, Stampin' Dimensionals, and these leaves here, I think I'm just going to use some of my Tombow liquid glue to scoot those in there. So let me know in the comments, is Hilton Head a place that you have ever been on a vacation, or do you like beach vacations, or are you a mountain vacation kind of person? I actually like both, but the last couple years we've been fortunate to be able to go with our family, with our kids and grandkids, and enjoy some time at the beach, which is really, really special. And I do have some photos. We actually went camping earlier this year. I might have already done a scrapbook layout with some of those photos. I'll have to scrap those as well. All right, I think all the embellishments are down. I think I might put some journaling here. I'm not real sure, but if I don't add the pocket pages, that's where I would put the journaling, and I think I do need to just put a little date down here. But let me scoot this out of the way, and then I can hold that up for you, and you can get a view of both those pictures together. So if you wanted to take a screenshot, you can do that. But let me hold that up for you so you can see some of the sparkle and shine. And I think this is my favorite part, the title with the flamingo there. And I love how the stenciling turned out. I hope that you have some stencils in your stash that you can use as well. I'll try to find some online at scrapbook.com or one of the other sites that I can link for you down below that would work with this. All right, so that does it for me. Thank you so much for joining me today. Oh, and don't forget to check out the other gals and their videos too, because this is part of a group collaboration, and all that with all the links to purchase will be listed down below. Thanks for joining me. Until next time here on YouTube. Bye-bye.